Okay, what approach do you want to take with Basler? Swindle. The dude's rolling in cash and can certainly spare some for a worthy cause. Yes. Distract. He's too powerful a bidder. We need him out of the running entirely. Compete. His wealth will make for a dramatic high-stakes event that legitimizes her win. No, compete is not what I don't want, because I think he has legitimately a lot of money. And I think between the three of them, Cloud is the one who has the least amount of money. So going against him, I feel like once I can get him to be the one I'm bidding against, I think it should be too bad. Okay. Swindle. The dude's rolling in cash and he can certainly spare some of a worthy cause. This is probably the hardest target of the three to swindle, but I can't deny I want to bleed him dry. I say go for it. The question is, how much actual money do you have? The question is, how much actual money do you have for this auction? I don't think the museum is going to take board game fun bucks or imaginary laundry tokens or whatever it is you peddle in. I trust you've brought cold, hard cash to the table, like I have. Of course I have. I rug pulled my latest coin, cashed out, stowed it all to the Caymans. I'm good to go. Really? Offshore accounts? Very Panama Papers of you. Best security in the world. Highly recommend if you're serious about auctions like these. I wonder if you're serious or not. Guess we'll find out. Sure, ultra-secure electronic banking is way beyond me. Gibson might be able to do something with this, might not. Whatever happened to the good old days of stuffing it all in a safe? I can open safes. I can't open a computer. Now what? Find out what exactly where he stowed the money and have Gibson hack in. It's simple and direct and should work, right? Convince him the tax haven he's dumped his funds into can't be trusted, and trick him into transferring it all to you. I don't know if he's gonna buy that. Threaten him into giving you all his money. It's a bluff, but if you hit the right button, it'll work. Convince him the tax haven he's dumped in his funds can't be trusted, and trick him into transferring it all to you. It's between these two. Direct, simple, and direct and should work, right? I don't know about this one. I feel like he would have a lot of security. Threatening him to giving you all his money. It's a bluff, but you have to hit the right button. Convince him the tax haven he's dumped his funds into can't be trusted. Like, making him paranoid about tax stuff, that sounds like something that could work. And trick him into transferring it all to you. Good call. Let's not risk trying to hack a mega bank or try to bluff him. Rely on pure social engineering. Hang on. What bank do you work with exactly? Poseidon Bank and Trust Ltd. Why? Oh dear. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Poseidon's folding up shop. Didn't you hear? They peed off some oligarch. There has been threats, a mysterious yacht sinking, a car bomb. Odds are that money will be gone by the morning, and every single employee in witness protection. It's going to be a huge international thing. What? That can't be right. I cross my fingers behind my back as Besla pulls out a pocket computer, to check, and from the way his eyebrows shoot up, my story was confirmed. That's the nice part about having Gibson as an improv partner. He knows how to quickly plant false evidence, even as you're spinning your story. Yes, good job, Gibson. What the fork? You need to get your cash out of there. Safest place is a Moroccan bank I work with. Gibson Finance? Good track record. How about I send you the routing information? Is he gonna fall for this? Yes, he does! The hardest one to swindle! Who figured it out? Me. Yes, absolutely. I need to move fast. Send it along to basler.baz. I mean, when you can get him to the point where he's like panicking, they're not gonna think straight. So under pressure, it'll be in your inbox in 5 minutes. Better act fast. No time to waste. Yeah. Agreed. Thanks for the tip. I'll get right on it. Heck yes. Money's good as mine now. Moving on. Whom to approach next? Let's go to Bonnie Fortuna, heiress of Fortuna Nutrachemical. Bonnie Baby Fortuna, heiress to Fortuna Nutrachemical. I'm not sure what to expect here. A child legally adopted by a corporation? That's weird. Let's see how this goes. She's awaiting the start of the auction by playing a microtransaction-powered gacha game on her phone, distracted and bored. Hey there, Bonnie Fortuna, right? Darn it, I'm out of gems, and my chief operations officer says I'm not allowed to buy anymore. He says $5,000 a month is too much for a game, but I'm stimulating the economy. I thought that made it a good thing. I think he's just a jerk who hates fun. Wow, I guess you should fire him then. I can't. Those jerks on the board of directors, my parents, they won't let me fire anyone. It's so unfair. They never let me do anything fun. Parents are the worst, especially when they're CEO, COO, CFO, and CIO. They're never gonna be as nice as my real mom and dad were. This stinks. Blech. I'm not gonna be sad. I'm gonna be cool and strong and amazing, and I'm gonna win that silly mask. You'll see. They'll all see. I try to push briefly past the emotional whiplash there to stay on target. So, you're bidding on the face of the Wolf Mother as well? Yeah, the Wolfie mask. I'm bidding on that. I want it so I can use it for my new stage production. I'm making a super cool play where I'm a heroine and I beat all the bad guys and I can have as many dino nuggies as I want. And I'm gonna make the whole board of directors sit and watch every minute of it when they have to clap, and then they have to clap or I'll start crying. Ah, a fellow patron of the arts. Splendid. I like art. I make my researchers put my art up on the fridges where they keep all the biological weapons and stuff. One day my art's gonna be in this museum and everyone will be fighting each other trying to buy it, and I'm gonna be real popular. They're gonna be popular. Art exists to be a fungible unit of cultural value for purposes of reselling and developing one's investments, and mine'll sell big time. I look forward to bidding on your artwork in the future, Miss Fortuna. Okay, what approach do you want to take with Baby Fortuna? Distract. Shouldn't be hard to trick her into dropping out of the auction. She may be rich, but outwitting her during the auction itself won't be difficult. Yeah, maybe I can convince her to get a mask somewhere else. So, your heart's really set on that mask, huh? Definitely. Absolutely. Totally. I'm aware it'd be a cool heroine too. Okay, how do we dissuade her from bidding altogether? If she wants to be a heroine, she needs a cape, not a mask. You can tattle to her parents. She's got to be out after curfew, right? If she's a true artist, she should be making her own mask to show off her talents. Oh. She needs a cape, not a mask. But then what if she watched the... That could work, but what if she watched The Incredibles? No capes! No capes. Because maybe she wants to be an undercover cape? You can tattle her parents. She should making her... If she's a true artist, she should be making her own mask to show off her... She said she loves art. She says she loves art, so why don't she make her own mask? Yeah, one that actually is befitting of her. This mask, this is just a random mask. Why can't she just make one herself? If she's a true artist, she should be making her own mask to show off her talents. Interesting. Did you make all the other props and costumes for your play, Bonnie? Most of them. I made a cool hat for the bad guy to wear and a ray gun from a hairdryer. I wanted to use a real ray gun, the kind our lab security tech uses. But they said it was devastatingly powerful and not for little girls. Jerks. Well, why spend so much money on a mask when you can make a better one yourself? The artist can create as much art as she needs, and her art will be better than some dusty, crusty old relic. You don't need that mask. I bet you could make a mask with all the best colors and glitter paint and more. What's your favorite color? Green! Like money! And that old mask is just a dull gray color. I think you should make a green mask. A sparkly green mask, don't you? Yeah! A sparkly green mask with feathers and more? That'd be fun! This auction's boring anyway. I'm gonna go home and make a way cooler mask. Just you wait and see. Have fun, kiddo. You only get to be young once. Yes. She deserves to have a little fun of her own, without people telling her who she has to be. Wish I had the same at her age. Only one left. And again, how would how would this play out differently if I did Bonnie's quest after this one? Don't know. Would she mention the mask that she made? I don't know. Only one left and one role left to assign. May as well chat with them to learn more, though. Clout, allegedly a major power player in Cape Book streaming content. And yep, he's brought a streaming drone with him. Just what I needed. My face in front of thousands of viewers. Oh yeah, we are live and direct from the Museum of Heroic Endeavors. Look at all these movers and shakers. Ya boy Clout is moving up. Excuse me, got time for a quick interview? My viewers want to know more about the distinguished competition. Okay, I guess. So, what makes you think you can step to clout? The wealthiest influencer of the influencer scope. So, influencerosphere. I'm getting that mask tonight. You can't stop the marketplace of ideas. We're thousands strong in chat and ready to fight. That's not really an interview question. Oh, shirt. Doglord with the hype sub bomb. Thank you, Doggo, for the 25 gift subs. You know what we do for subs. Chat. And he starts dancing. Yep, this is what I did not want in my life. This is what I did not want in my life tonight. Speak for yourself, sister. I like his dancing. And Bloodmonger with the 17 biddies, saying, I hate you, please die. Ha, that's so relatable. Thanks for the biddies, Bloodmonger. Aren't you a hero? Shouldn't you be out heroing or something, instead of dancing in the middle of an art auction? Hey, even heroes gotta kick back and celebrate. I busted the Lord of Weasel yesterday during that downtown pet store raid. I'm a superhero. I thought those ferrets he freed from the store attacked him or something. Only cause I dumped a bag of ferret treats on him. I'm smart like that. I know all the angles. I make all the moves. And it was great content. I'm not getting why an intent funny man wants an ancient war mask. Doesn't seem to fit your whole thing. Oh, no, it's totally my thing. Totally. I'm gonna wear that mask every day. Just you wait and see. It'll be maximum poggers. I've got all the money I need to make this happen. I don't know, I feel like Basler's money is gonna be more than yours. And I can honestly say, you all look like sad little fools by the end of the night. So, what do you think? Can you step to this, huh? The heck is going on here? This guy sticks out like I can't even think of a strong enough metaphor. That's how much he sticks out in this crowd. But he's still a variable in my scheme. I need to decide how to handle him. I've already pulled my swindle and distraction card, so that means Clout will be playing the role of the competitor tonight. Oh yeah, I'm thinking I can step to this. Hope you've got your upvoters on standby because we're gonna make some content. Heck yeah, see you in the fighting pits. Nobody's gonna forget what goes down. Tonight. There is no way that Joker has the raw capital for this battle. He's bluffing. He better be bluffing. 3 up and 3 down. A clean sweep. We've got money, we've removed some competition, and we're ready for the auction. Sometimes I amaze myself, even myself, but let's not get cocky. Could still be a few wrinkles between now and me walking out the door with the mask. I know, I'm still waiting on those 2 other... We didn't actually make a choice, so I don't think I'm supposed to get another star yet. A chime sounds through the atrium, summoning the bidders to their places. I settled somewhere in the back of the house, not seeking a spotlight, and lie in wait, like a predator, because there's like an hour of various other auctions to go before they reach the mask. Watching rich people throw money at each other like throwing knives proves to be quite boring. No, wait, better metaphor. Rich people peeing on each other. Yes, that feels better, because that's all this is, just a big old pee party. As someone who just has been potty training his daughter within the last few weeks, I can relate. Oh no, it's her again. Esteemed friends, we come to the final auction of the night. The face of the Wolf Mother. Bidding will open at $1 million. Oh, the auctioneer. Going once, going twice. Oh my goodness. Do I need to point out again that this is Matchmaker in a new costume? I'm just gonna say this. You've seen her somewhere before. Do I need to point out again that this is Matchmaker in a new costume? That's silly. Matchmaker doesn't wear a white suit, and why would she be working for the museum anyway? She already has a job. An opening bid of 1 million, huh? I did a quick count, and I've got 10 million in stolen cash available to me. It'll evaporate like fairy gold soon after, but it'll look valid for a time. That's my bidding limit, 10 mil. I can't go over that or I risk even more scrutiny for of my accounts for legitimacy. And finally, it's time. Oh, Cloud is eager to get in on this. Before anyone else can bid, he's right on top of it. 1 million. I'll take that auction. Begun this bidding war has. So, what approach do I want to take with the bidding? Go all in. Raise directly to 10 million. Either he can break it or he can't. I don't know. I don't want to throw all my eggs into a basket. Nuisance bidding. Raise him $1 every time he gives until he gives up. It'll take time, but it'll work. That's good content for his viewers. Offer to drop 50 gift subs in his stream channel if he drops out of the bidding. Huh. Offer to drop 50 gift subs in his stream channel if he drops out of the bidding. This would be more entertaining though. It'll take time, but it'll work. Drop 50 gift subs in the stream channel if he drops out of the bidding. I don't know if it feels like, I don't know if that would necessarily work. I don't know. Drop 50 gift subs in your stream channel if he drops, I don't know. Because that doesn't really benefit him. Because he's not the one gifting it, I'm gifting it. Why would he care if I was dropping gift subs? It'll make his viewers happy, but he still really wants this mask. I don't know. My gut says nuisance bidding, and I feel like this will be more entertaining. This one's could work, but I think I'd be more entertained by this. And I wanted specifically to pick Clout to bid against because I wanted it, because I thought he'd be the most entertaining. Nuisance bidding, raise him $1. And plus, this is my evil playthrough, and I'm all about the nuisance. It'll take time. I don't want to be charitable. I don't want to be charitable if I can help it. Nuisance bidding. 1 million and $1. 9 million. Okay, so he's more of a nuisance than my nuisance. I think we need to raise it quickly. 10 million. 100 million. Woohoo! He has 100 million? What? Did you seriously just top me by $90 million? What's the matter? Can't step to this? Can't handle it? No, I'm just thinking you're a terrible liar or incredibly confused. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not, or maybe you got pranked! Cloud does a little dance as the drone blasts some air horns at us. All you rich weenies got pranked and I'm cool and you're not. Yeah, I did it. Did what? Pranked you, bro! How exactly? By making fake bids? How does that make any of us look bad? What was your endgame here? Sure, I bid more than I expected to, but I'd probably have to pony up that much against the others anyway, so no big deal. I'd say you're the one who got pranked, wasting your whole night setting up this awful punchline. And actually, isn't making fake bids kind of fraud? And you're a hero. Shouldn't you be apprehending yourself? Actually, where'd muscle memory go off to? Hello, hero needed. Oh, okay, that's all the time we have for tonight's stream. Thanks for watching and good night, everybody. It worked. Yep. Competing against the Joker who brought a webcam to a trust fund fight was the right move. I believe the last legitimate bid was $10 million. We'll resume from there. Going once, going twice, and sold to Miss Hug and Kiss. Kind of a wonky auction, but the audience applauds politely all the same. Always be polite to stay within the good graces of polite society. That was our last item of the evening. Thank you so much for your time and money. Auction winners may now claim their items from security. Okay, let's grab the goods and get out of here. The money I stole shouldn't be an issue yet, but no need to push my luck. As patrons start to do some last minute social mingling, I work my way up to the front of the room. Here's where the wrinkle is. This is the wrinkle. Probably against muscle memory. Hey, so you've got the mask right there. I won the mask. Can I just sort of have it, rather than wait for security to process everything? That's not quite how it works. We need to verify the transaction and make arrangements, and the money's already wired to the auction house. We're good. Go ahead and confirm and I'll just take that off your hands. Come on, I gotta get moving. Curious, she consults her phone, and 2 text messages later, has her answer. Everything does seem to be in order. This is highly unusual, but nothing about this auction has been usual, so... And... Nice. She passes the mask off to me. Score. I didn't get my 5th star, though. Now to get the heck out of here. Uh-oh. Which is right when the power goes out, plunging the room into darkness. Alarmed murmuring comes from what remains of the gathered crowd, which distracts me enough that I almost miss the hulking shadow creeping up on me. Is this a new hero that I hadn't met before? Hey! I don't know this hero. I wrench the mask back using a bit of that nimble thief dexterity to wriggle free, and find myself facing a very beat-off costume individual. Wow, okay, that is a very sharp-looking blade. Kill it with fire. My grandmother's blade, and you hold my grandmother's face in your hands. I am the 3rd Wolf Mother, and that mask is mine by birthright. Surrender the mask or surrender your life. Ha 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 ha. What's so funny, American swine? Seems you just saved my boss a lot of unnecessary shipping fees. You know, sometimes the universe just hands you the W. It's a nice change of pace when that happens. And then, sometimes the universe takes the W away and hands you a shiny L, because that's when muscle memory steps in. Wolf Mother whirls around to face him, but from behind me, holding her blade to my neck. Whoa, whoa, easy now. Really? You're confronting the most powerful psychic in the world and your plan is to take a hostage? I could turn your brains to oatmeal before your neurons even try to act on that threat. Then I die for the people of Strukov, as did my mother and grandmother before me. Whoa, whoa, everybody just stop, calm the fork down. Nobody is killing anybody today, okay? Darn, you're no fun, Penny. Good point. I can keep her alive while reducing her higher brain functions to putty. Have fun being comatose until your trial. Gotta act fast, gotta act fast. Yeah, I don't think we want that to happen. Pretend you're from Strukov too, and we're buying it on behalf of the state. You came here to buy the mask and give it to Wolf Mother's heirs. That's actually true. Let muscle memory scan and confirm. I'll take care of this. Oh. I'll take care of this? I'm curious. I'm very curious about I'll take care of this. I feel like the mayhem nuisance part of me really wants it to do I'll take care of this. That, I mean, this might be more entertaining. I'll go for the more entertaining thing. I'll take care of this. What? Take care of it how? You're a voice in my head. You can't do anything except put thoughts in my head. But that's why, because he's a mind reader, which can then be read by muscle memory. Okay, I'll trust you. Hey, muscle boy, what number am I thinking of right now? Huh? That's easy. You're thinking of... And through Penny, you give muscle memory a brief glimpse in his world from your perspective. There are things you don't tell Penny. She wouldn't understand, or worse, she might lose herself completely in trying to understand. From there you stand, it's all simple and easy to follow, but from where they stand, that knowledge represents annihilation. And in that flashlight ignition of horrible understanding, muscle memory is made aware of exactly where he sits within the Gigaverse. It's not... I'm not... Nothing is... It can't... I can't... What? It's not... Nothing is... Nothing is... Oh, I think we just broke muscle memory. And the dude wanders off, holding his head, looking like someone just pulled the rug out from under his existence. Confused, that actually worked. We broke him. Confused, the rest of the security force leaves us be, tending to the dazed hero. What the fork did you do to him? I felt like you were thinking at him through me. It's better if you don't know. I showed him what all of this really is. He'll recover and forget in a few days, don't worry. I showed him what all of this really is. I think I'll decline to ask what you mean by that, given how he reacted. Yikes. Yeah, it's for the best. It's for the best, honey. With the conflict ended, the third Wolf Mother lowers her blades, stepping around to face me properly. Is it true you wish to return my grandmother's face willingly? My boss was always planning to give it to you, yes. You just saved me a few steps. Here you go. I pressed the mask into her hands. She's still a little perplexed, but not gonna spit in the face of good fortune. Thank you. You don't know what this means to me. I'm grieving for my own family while trying to carry on their legacy, so trust me, I know. And quickly, we go our separate ways, because my fairy gold is about to evaporate and her clandestine route home is likely as risky. It doesn't really matter who sees us as masks, we're both doing our best to honor the ones that came before us, regardless. Nice! And we're back to Overmistress. Yay! Excellent! Excellent work! Granted, now I need to explain to the SDLF that I was actually responsible for the return of the mask. Claiming credit may be tricky, but the result matters more to me. A wrong righted, the mask returned, and all thanks to my clever little ally. Cleverness is the name of the game, my Overmistress. There's an art to it all. And you are indeed a creative visionary, Miss Larceny. A visionary indeed. I'd say we'd had a fine first routing, Miss Larceny. Here's to my many more, yes? Should you choose to accept one of my contracts again, of course. As for your well-earned reward, let's see. I believe I'd do that through the Crimer app. We both take out our phones to confirm transaction. Total payday, minus service fee, minus convenience fee, minus overhead costs, minus finder's fee, service charge, yada yada. What the? That's all I earned after all my hard work? Crimer took nearly 85%. Hey, I did a pretty big job for that caper. Why aren't you giving me more than that? Out of my hands, I'm afraid. Crimer also charges me an arm and a leg just to use its services, and I know the value of arms and legs. They're scamming both of us to a ridiculous degree. If you keep working with me, I'll see if I can slip you something extra along the way. Ooh, extra. We don't have to let them know, yes? I'm not gonna snitch on an app. It's a deal. I'm not gonna snitch to an app. It's a deal. I feel this is the start of something grand. You know what? I like her. She's pretty fun for a Doom Priestess propping up a Chaos God. What do you think? Sure, she's fun. You two could be good friends. I'm still iffy on the Apocalypse part. If you're into her, I say go for it. Life's short. Love who you love. If you want casual sex, just ask for it. She's pretty much openly stated she's into that. I'm gonna actually try to be a little bit more devoted to her there. If you're into her, I say go for it. Life's short. Love who you love. I don't know about love, but, well, there's chemistry. I can't deny that. I'd be happy to work with you again, my Overmistress. I like how you do things, and, you know, actually, let me just come out and say it, because I'm guessing you like it direct. You're amazing, and I'm into you. Oh, truly? Courtship began. Well now, at risk of appearing less than commanding and haughty, I'm into you too, Penny. Until next time, my devoted minion. Ooh. And then the red-robed cultist with bindings over their eyes and mouth steps up. Oh great, another one of these mumblecore bandaged weirdos. He or she or they blocked the way, refusing to budge. While carrying that weird book the Overmistress talked about, the what's it, the Sanguinomicon? Oh, for crying out loud. You got a problem, bucko? I'm done bothering your precious Overmistress, and on my way out the door. The cultist's lips moved behind those bandages. Great, more indecipherable nonsense. That is creepy AF. You think you have control? You think you shape her narrative? This is very creepy. You guide her steps from afar, but you cannot save her from our wrath. You are a powerful outsider, but you are still one. I feel like it's staring at me personally, not at Penny. You are only one facet, only one. And as for us, we are many. I don't think Penny saw that. Leave the Overmistress be, or we will devour this plaything you seem to value. You are warned. Do not return. What a weirdo. Just walks up to me and doesn't say a word, then leaves. Yeah. That's interesting. It was directed at me, not at Penny, which creeps me out even more. What the fork was that? The eyes. How did you not hear that? The eyes. What? You sound very, very strange right now. Eyes? What eyes? The cult weirdo was blindfolded. You okay there? Look, it's been a long day. Let's just go home and get some rest. I got a good feeling about my future. This Overmistress gig is cushy, and scamming these zealot twists is fun. I'm looking forward to seeing what caper comes next. Oh boy. Yes. Another caper complete. A perfect score. Flawless victory. Fatality. The Art of the Steel. Caper complete with a 5-star flawless rating. Yes, let's save. Alright. Caper number 2. He's going to be fine. I know he's going to be fine. It's okay. I'd like to hear this. I was there for those events. You can skip the tail. Yeah. Let's go to the Overmistress again. We're going all in. The biggest hat. Speaking of fascists, steal a fascist dictator's hat of executive power. Mwahaha. One limousine ride out of the city later, and I'm back at the isolated mansion of the cult of the many-faceted one, ready to get crimin. Ready to get crimin. After being escorted in by a robed cultist, I find the Overmistress in her parlor, playing a sorrowful song on a violin. It takes her a good minute to realize I'm here. Once she does, she lets the notes fade, settling her violin gently aside. Something troubling you, my Overmistress? Indeed. She glances at the door to ensure the cultists aren't within earshot before continuing. I suppose I'm mourning what was and could have been.